Welcome back to STLTV Live. I'm Vern Fuller. Still with me in the studio are Marjorie Williams and Dr. Mike Donahoe with MindsEye. Now, there's a soiree coming up. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us more about that.
Okay. So the soiree is our annual Mardi Gras party, and we get guests from all over the area to come out, have a dinner. We have a great pianist this year that will be playing throughout the evening. 3 hours of open bar, can't beat that. Great dinner provided by Patty Long Catering. And it's all presented by the St. Louis Lighthouse for the Blind, which is our major sponsor this year. We'll have great auction items. We've got a wine pull, a jewelry raffle, a barrel of booze raffle. You name it, it's there.
And she said all that without taking a breath. Amazing. Okay.
She forgot about Cardinal tickets.
Yes.
Lots of sporting event tickets.
A
lot of great stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like a really fun event. And let's talk about some of the money that you have raised. This is your 5th year of doing this?
12th.
12th year?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you do your first year?
First year we raised $2,500.
Okay.
So,
and how did you do last year?
Last year we raised about $82,000.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
big growth.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you attribute that to?
You know, each year we've been able to pull in 1 or 2 more great people on our committee and on our board, and through that really slow growth, we've in the people, we've been able to see big growth in our funds, which is fantastic. Our founder, when he was asked how he was going to do all the reading, he said, "Well, I'll do it with volunteers," and somebody just laughed himself out of his chair. But it's so true. We do this with our volunteers. We could not do this without them. Really?
Dr. Donahoe, are part of your responsibilities recruiting in some of these contributors?
You bet. You bet. I joined the board because I thought that I could help raise awareness among ophthalmologists, optometrists, any eye care providers, because we're the ones that see these patients on a daily basis. So not only for referring patients to the service, making them aware of it, but also in trying to recruit some people and my colleagues to get involved or to contribute. I mean, I can't think of a better organization as an ophthalmologist than to contribute to a nonprofit that provides service for my patients that I can't do anything more for them.
Wow.
They've reached a point where I can't help them anymore. I can refer them to Marjorie and MindsEye and say, hey, this is a free service that will improve your life.
That's awesome. I can hear your passion. What are some of give us one of your best success stories.
Well, and actually one of them is one of the women that will actually be speaking that night. She was blinded in a case of domestic violence. Her ex-husband shot her in the head and she was instantly blind. She came back here to St. Louis to do some rehabilitation. And she was referred to MindsEye by another one of the organizations for the blind here in town. And the really great thing about St. Louis is all of the organizations really work together well to make sure people have all the services they need. She heard about MindsEye and started listening just a little bit a day. First she started listening to the newspapers, and it kind of gave her an idea of what was going on in her community. Then she started listening to, we've got a show called Eating in St. Louis, which is Feast and Sauce magazines, and she thought one of the first times that she kind of went out was getting a chance to go out and eat at a local restaurant. And so just these little steps she took by, hearing things on the air. She's now one of the most active, vibrant people. She's a great advocate for the blind in the area. On just about every advisory committee or board for a lot of the local blind organizations. Just amazing woman, and she attributes a lot of it to just that encouragement she got just through listening to the radio.
That's awesome. Marjorie, and exactly what is your role with the organization?
I'm the executive director.
Okay.
And so I've actually been with the agency for 12 years and been the director for 7. And so my main job is just making sure that our volunteers have the tools that they need to do all the reading, do the event planning, and do all that they do.
Well, you certainly have done a fantastic job. How long have you been with the organization?
12 years.
Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. I want to thank both of you so much. Thank you, Marjorie Williams and Dr. Mike Donahoe for giving us info on MindsEye and their upcoming soiree. We need to take a break. Stay tuned. More STLTV Live is coming up after this.